And talking about swimming, we have some little raindrops coming in a little bit. I know we saw some when we were driving into work, and across the state there's still some happening.
Yep, it sure is. So that's going to be the trend throughout today. And in terms of any coastal impacts here, most of the shoreline is fine, but we are going to be tracking that coastal flood advisory for Fairfield County through tomorrow. And speaking of Fairfield County, we'll be talking about also a new flood advisory just issued. But let's take a look at the whole state. Again, the only live radar in the state. We're tracking areas of heavy rainfall. Let's kind of zoom in, show you where it's happening right now from Scotland up across most of Windham County, seeing the brunt of the heavy rainfall. And then we have some local downpours northeast of Vernon now, just to the northwest, close to, well, not in Granbury anymore, but it was just cutting across that area. And New Britain starting to see the rain coming down, Newington, and we've been watching down towards the southwest corner of the state. This is where some of the heaviest rainfall has been occurring all the way down towards New York City. So not good travel weather. Flood advisory in effect doesn't include Norwalk, Stamford, in that zone, and we'll be watching western Connecticut as we head through today, because that's going to be the zone where excessive rainfall, that's where the highest chance it could set up, leading to a localized flooding. So kind of these rounds of downpours moving on through. There's the excessive rainfall outlook for today. It is a marginal, so on the low hand side, possible in and around I-91, but a greater threat western Connecticut versus east. Tropical tracker, well, Ernesto weakened briefly to a tropical storm, will gain a little bit more strength, but the key is it's moving away from the United States, but still creating swells. Small craft advisory along most of the eastern seaboard, and then rip current risk is going to be greatest for south-facing beaches. The exception is within the Sound, where the water is about 75 degrees. Temperatures along the shoreline today in the 70s. Not the best beach days, with often on chances for rain. Waterbury, we've seen some light rain move on through, where it is 65 degrees. Some wavering visibility. Of course, it's going to drop down significantly if you get under one of those downpours. And if we see some sunshine today, it's going to be hazy once again due to wildfire smoke. The air quality index will be moderate, so very sensitive to those kind of conditions. Air pollutants, you may want to limit your time outside. All right, Todd and Colbert showing 63 at his house. Brittany saying at 68 in New London, and for Jackie and Higginham, 61 degrees. All right, let's show you how things will play out on First Alert Futurecast. That first batch of rain moves on out to the east. Additional areas of rain through 9 o'clock set up to the west of I-91. Spottier shower chances farther east. There's noon, and it's coming down across western Connecticut. Not much happening back to the east, with temperatures rising into the 70s. A few scattered showers, maybe a thunderstorm late afternoon, then more in the way of scattered activity heading into tonight. And we have that first alert for showers and storms. Outdoor activities and travel will be impacted tomorrow. So maybe a morning round, and then another round late afternoon and evening. There we go. This is going to be along a cold front. The final push of it comes through Monday evening. A few showers briefly, probably before sunrise, before we clear on out. The breeze picks up. The dew points just go, boop, they tank, and that's going to allow overnight lows to fall into the 50s and even some 40s. Don't be shocked if we see those kind of readings, especially across the hills. Beautiful weather to close out the week and begin next weekend. All right, we'll send it back to you, Leah.